And we're live, boys.
All right, baby.
Bitch ass busy, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsie. But for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. Me and Lil Baby, this shit going crazy. Weezy produced it.
What to do, everybody? It's the Don't Overthink It podcast, episode 28. It's 28? It's 28, but say
fuck, I don't know.
It's 28,
Okay.
but you put 27 on it.
I'll
You
change
don't
it.
have a 28 that's uploaded on there. I mean, 27 that's uploaded because the
This
last
is
one,
actually, yeah.
because 27 is privated.
The last one is on Patreon.
Yeah, so 27 is on Patreon. But what to do, everybody? You feel me? It's Don't Overthink It here. You know, Young and Head and
Patrick Haynes.
And we're here on our 28th episode now. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Shout out to Maria.
What up, Maria? How you doing?
Yo, I'm so surprised to see her right now.
She be waiting for the notifications, man.
Shout out to Maria, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, actually.
How you doing, Pat?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm real calm right now. I don't know why. I'm chill, man. Pat today, man.
Hey, man, I'm chilling too, man. Went to my girl's house, so I got relaxed, and then
This nigga said he got relaxed. That's how we started. That's how we started the podcast.
no,
That's how we started.
God, no, not like that, bro.
Welcome to the Patreon, boys.
No, I just ate some food, and we was just chilling. You feel me? And then I went to see my granny. I was at my uncle's house. I was to see my uncles yesterday too. Today's been a cool day. You feel me?
Today has been a cool day, man.
Mm-hmm.
Learning a lot. I'm always late. The best part of my day, the funniest part of my day. That makes me feel good. I ain't gonna hold you. That makes me feel nice. What about you?
Hey, Maria, we appreciate you, man.
Shout out to Maria, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to Maria for being around.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get into it tonight, man.
I got shit I want to talk about, bruh. So, your boy's enrolled in school. I go to Hustlers University, right? Go to Hustlers University. I've been learning a lot in there, man. I'm learning how to be a freelancer / entrepreneur, even though I don't really like saying that because I feel like it's corny. Everybody says they're entrepreneurs. I try not to say it. I'm gonna be real. I create websites, baby. That's what I do. I don't like saying that shit. Right?
Business, man.
It's oversaturated, but yeah, I want to give y'all a step by step from what I've been learning. Right? This is gonna literally be a step by step. I'll type this out for you too. How I do this? I'm not gonna do all that right now. Need a producer, but step by step.
That's for the Patreon. The Patreon's for the extra effort.
Patreon for the extra effort, right?
$5 a month.
$5 a month, yeah. Step by step on how to quit your job, start working for yourself, right? So, first things first, right? You got to learn a skill, okay? Personally, they like to teach you cyber economy skills. You can do this with real world stuff too, like being a mechanic, electrician, stuff like that. Doesn't matter. Cyber economy is cool because with that you get freedom, so you can make money no matter where you are, right? So like if you have a laptop and a phone, you can be in Brazil, take a client in Idaho, stuff like that, right? So the cyber economy is better because it gives you freedom. You can travel around and make money without actually being a rich person, right? So learn a skill first. Copywriting and web design are the only ones I personally am familiar with. Web design, because that's what I do. My website will be up and running within 48 hours, ready to take clients. And then copywriting is important because you need that no matter what it is you do, like to sell anything, right? So like writing emails, writing tweets, writing sales pitches. You got to get good. If you want to make money online, you have to be a good writer. There's no way around it. You got to get good at it. It's a skill that you have to learn no matter what step you're at. Everybody has to become a master writer. They're really big on that inside of HU. So yeah, you got to get good at writing, and they teach you how to do it too, step by step. All right. Number 2, right? Say you got your skill, right? I'll talk to Maria. Maria, pick a skill. Pick something. I'm gonna wait for you. Pick a skill.
Any skill.
Any skill. Pick a cyber skill, something that people need, right? Yeah, I'm getting a little impatient. I'm not gonna wait for Maria. All right. Once you
5, 4, 3,
1. All right. So
1. All right.
Yeah. She took too long. All good. Right. Once you get your skill, you work at it. Right. You got to get really good. Okay. You need to be a superstar to change your life. Right. You got to be better than everybody else and get really good at what you do. You got to work on it. Don't be going every which way. Don't start trying to become an email marketer and then go over here and trying to be an affiliate marketer and go over here and start trying to learn copywriting and go over here trying to learn what. Don't do that shit, okay? Just lock in on your skill, all right? I'm not saying don't do anything else, but make sure you know what your focus is, right? You don't want to be switching around too much.
Lock in on one thing at a time, one thing that you got to take care of at a time.
That's big. That's how you're going to get really good, right? I'm going to talk about deep work a little later in the podcast. That's a whole other concept, but yeah, you need to lock in on your one thing, and you got to get good, okay? Because your main thing is you're trying to be better than everybody else, right? So once you're good, it doesn't take a long time to get good if you're really concentrating too. That's why I'm big on concentration. So once you're nice, right? Now the next step, now you got to build an audience on social media, all right? And if you're good at what you do, this is pretty easy. You know what I mean? Because once people build skills, it's really easy for you. You're talking about something that has value. You know what I mean? It's easy to build a fan base once you're there. You start teaching people how to do what you do. You start giving them tips on how to get better at what you do. People have a reason to go to your channel and start following you, right? So what happens is you get real tangible supporters based on a platform. But we talked about it when Keyshawn was on here, or Keyshawn when he was on here, like how TikTok, like places like that, it's not a real tangible fan base, right? They don't really support you like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, a lot of it is just like click the plus button because nobody really cares about TikTok like that.
Mm-hmm. So, like in terms of that, when it comes to building an audience on social media, I find that the harder it is to gain a following, the more like real supporters are. Like even the more organic it is. Yeah, like even on YouTube, like it's 113 people that really fuck with us that click that button and shit. It's Maria really fuck with us, right? She's here every single time, right? Right. So there's people that are really rocking with us, right? So you want to go with places like preferably, personally, I prefer YouTube and Twitter, right? That's where I see like the big growth at. Instagram, I'm gonna get into that a little bit later too.
Yeah, but you got to have a lot of followers. Like Instagram and TikTok, you got to be within a certain tier to really have clout.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later.
Right.
About Instagram, because I'm gonna ask you a question about that. After that, right? So you have your fan base. So once you've done this, now you want to start optimizing your profile, right? So you got to look like something that people can trust. Still working on that. So you want to look like a business. Fix your bio up. You don't want to have like, oh, shout out to the 9. It's your girl. You don't want to have none of that shit in your bio, all right? You got to have your contact information. You got to look professional, right? I need to be able to give my money to you. You got to trust, like, think about it. Like, would I give my money to me? Would I do this, right? You got to look like something that's trustworthy. So fix it up. Once you got your profiles all professional looking, all right? Now you got to reach out to people, outsource for some testimonials, right? Do 1 or 2 jobs with optional payment, right? People are nice, so they might pay you anyway, but it's okay if you do it for free. Like just your first 1, 2 jobs. The main thing you're looking for right there after you do something for them, like personally, I'm going to do web design for like 1, 2 people, got them lined up. And the main thing you're looking for is a testimonial, right? You want them to write something about you. Be like, oh yeah, he's so-and-so did this for me. I'm so happy with how the design came out. He's really solid. This and that. So people see that you have clientele. They see that you're legit. They're like, oh, I can trust this dude. I'll give my money to him, right? So you're set. You're legit. After that, time to start charging, taking money from people. Like, yeah, bro.
Now the bag comes into play.
The bag is rolling in, man. So yeah, that's how you do that. Leave a like for that. Just thought you got to quit your job. I ain't gonna. You got to quit your job. 10-minute video. Like, come on. Bro.
Okay, so I remember because first, like a few weeks ago, you didn't want to do web design and stuff like that. why web designing as basically the trade or the field that you want to go into and making your own business?
Why web design? Mainly because it was just the most straightforward thing for me to get into.
Yeah.
Right. They gave me a couple options. They said just pick something in the. I was telling him because how this ended up happening for me was I went to the War Room admin. It's one of the professors you can. I shouldn't call him a professor, but it's one of the guys in the War Room you can talk to. Andrew, he was like, yeah, anytime you need advice, just go to the admin, right? And I was telling him, I was like, I'm having a hard time coming up with the entry fee to enter the War Room, right? So it's taking me too long. That's what I said. I said I need to earn money faster. What should I be doing? And the first thing they told me, they said, you need to learn a skill. Pick something in the cyber economy, right? So and then they threw out some stuff, email, copywriting. I would bring up the message, but my phone is off. But copywriting, email marketing, web design. Pick something in the cyber economy space. Look at what web design was. I had experience with it before too. That's mainly why I picked it. I built websites before, so I went with that. Boom, I'm there. And now I'm learning how to get good, mainly so I can do it quickly. Because that's a big reason. That's why I'm learning how to do that. So yeah, I think you asked me something else too, but I don't remember what.
No, I didn't ask you. No, just asked you that one question. That's hard to remember. Yeah. Because I was actually talking to my uncle about this. We're actually talking about technology and like the next 10 years. The people who really take technology serious and trying to get big on it, or try to like use it to their advantage to like make money or make a business off of it, are going to be very successful in the next 5 to 10 years. Because everything's going to be going to tech, everything's going to be going to AI, everything's going to be on our phones and on our computers and laptops and everything. So once you be able to put something in front of somebody's face on their phone, then you'll be able to get the money out of it. So therefore, that helps you and that helps them. And that's what goes into place for by you developing that skill in the cyber economy. That's what you said?
Yeah.
The cyber economy, and you bringing that value to that person who needs it. Because there's going to be people who don't want to build websites, people who don't want to do graphic designs and all that stuff that has to do with tech that's on a computer or a phone. And so that's when you come into play and you can do that. And boom, that's when your bag comes in.
Because I was thinking about that too, right? I was like, well, why would I? It didn't hit me in the face to jump on that, right? Because I was like, well, one, there's already a bunch of designers out there, and two, I don't think it's that hard to build a website, right? So there's no way I'm gonna make money in it. But then I started getting in and learning what goes into it, right? And I'm like, oh shit, there's a bit of a skill gap, right? You have to learn it. Somebody who wants, like, say if you're a businessman, you're like, oh, I opened up a restaurant, or I have a debt collection company or something, or I'm opening up an online store. It's like, oh, I need a website. You don't really have time to learn how to sit there and build a website. People don't want to. You don't want to dedicate time to it because you have to learn this skill. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna pay this dude to build me something real quick. And once I see that, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, there's money to be made here. So yeah,
most definitely.
So
you think about making websites for every single body, every single person that like needs it?
For now, yeah. Like man. Because I am excited for that first client because I know what I'm gonna when I start charging, I know what I'm gonna charge, and when that first sale goes through, I don't know how long it'll take me to build it.
Well, I need my website, but I need to go forward with that. Basically it's just the building a process. Because I want to make multiple of it. Because of course I need the one for just my clothing brand, but I'm going to need more for other things as well. Because especially for other type of merch, we're going to need one for our Don't Overthink It merch as well.
Mm-hmm. That's where big domains coming up, because what I'm learning too is like you got to pay for separate domains too. So I'm learning like that's why people do a lot of combo sites. So they'll put a bunch of stuff on one platform, right? So they have their blog there, they'll have like their email newsletter right there, so they can get you back when they want to sell you products. They'll sell merchandise, and if they make any other products, they'll sell that on their websites too. Right? People, they'll put like courses and videos on there and shit. I understand why people do that now. So so they don't have to pay for multiple domains. Because they have a website that you got to pay for it. I didn't realize that either.
Damn, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, man, ain't nothing free out here. Thought this was a game.
Hey, bro, I have a hard time accepting that because I be trying to look for the route where I gotta spend the less money as I can, bro. It's like me and my girl today, bro. It was $42.02 to go to get the Wingstop delivered to us. It was $32.02 to drive 10 minutes.
You drove?
Hell yeah, I drove. That's $10 right there. You feel me?
Oh man!
I'd rather drive them $10. Rather drive than what's the name? Spend that extra $10.
I personally don't care, man. I'm not. I grew a lot because when I first started getting paid, I was really irresponsible with my money. But now, man, I don't even really save like that. Still, I just focus on trying to earn more, and it's finally coming back around. But that's where I took advantage of being a young man living with your parents and shit. Because I had bills to pay. Ooh, I would have been paying for that. But I learned it with a soft tap on the wrist. Right? I got away with. I understand how to move about that now. So yeah, and it's working out. Yeah.
What do you think the value of money is? How valuable do you think money is?
How valuable I think money is?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of, well, money is, to me, it's the fourth most important thing in life.
So give me your list of the top 5 things that are most important in life.
So top 5, well, shit, I don't even know what 5 is. After money, I don't know. But I'll give you, so number 1 is health, right? Nothing else matter if you're dead. You ain't got shit if you're dead. Rule number 1 in life, don't die, okay? All right, so number 1 is health. All right, stay alive. After that, number 2 is your family, man. You need people around that love you, people around that care about you. You know, money can't buy that, right? You gotta have family around. Hopefully they're in good health. If they are, you're fucking winning. If they're not, keep going. All right. Your family after that, all right? And number 3 is combat, bro. Now, for the ladies, right? Y'all don't really gotta be out here fighting and shit. For the ladies, you guys, that's a whole other list for the ladies actually. But for the dudes out here, it's combat. There's no point in having any of that shit if somebody can just kill you and take everything. All right. So number 3 is combat. You got to be able to defend yourself. Got to be hard to kill. Okay. And number 4, money can literally buy you everything else. Right? Money can literally buy you everything else. You can't live forever with money. You can't buy your health, but it can surely help, right?
Yeah.
It literally buys everything else. It buys you your time. You can flex on people if you want. You can do whatever you want.
But I was telling my uncle that the other day. I was like, bro, I want to flex on everybody, bro.
My guy.
Everybody. I don't know about throwing the band in somebody's face, but like my light flexing would be so hard. I will light flex so hard on you, like no cap. I will walk past you. No, not walk past you. I'm gonna roll through. I'm gonna roll through the town. You feel me? But my music slapping loud in a Lambo. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna slap nobody with no talking about some check the band. I don't need it. Self change. I wipe my butt with that.
Damn.
If you ever got to the point where you can wipe your butt with $100 bills,
that shit is so uncomfortable.
At that point, you're near immortal.
You are, man. That's. I was talking to my dad about that today, man. That's top tier life right there. That is top tier. Being a 1% man is top tier life. That's some of the happiest existence ever, man. Because we were I forgot where we were, bro. We were just San Francisco. Some parts of the city got bread, man. I was just looking around like, yeah. There was like a little festival going on. It was popping down there on B Street. And I was like, what's going on here? He was like, I don't know. Maybe you trying to get out and walk around a little bit? I was like, nah. I don't like going places where I'm not the center of attention. I'll come back when I'm ready to flex on people and make a mark. I'll be back.
Hey, man. Shoot. What was I finna say? I was actually with my uncle, right? And he bought his wife. His wife has a Dodge. What's the name? charger, right? Boom, charger, scat pack. You feel me? Clean, super clean, right? I never I'm really into cars like that. I never just really care about cars. I seen that. I rode in that. I was like,
it do something to you, right? It does something to you when you
okay,
get in it. You see what I'm talking about now? Once you
bro.
get into one, it's like, oh, yo, this is different.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, it looked comfortable in there. And then,
Yeah.
like, you feel me? You hit that gas, you feel me? And you go on 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You hear all that noise. Then, like, my cousin was talking about all like the attachments and all like the things you could do to a car. I was like,
You could put stuff on it. You could hear the engine running, the AC is hitting good, the music is on. You're like, oh, this is a vibe.
bro.
Yeah.
And then my other cousin, right? He got a Challenger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, y'all trying to get me. All right, y'all trying to start flexing when I get my money. Okay, cool.
Right.
Cool.
Those aren't even crazy cars either, right? Because that happened to me. Like when I got in a Z, I got in a Nissan 370Z, bro. Like with the trainer that I was with. He's gonna come on here at some point too. I talked to him. But when I got in the Z, man, it changed it. Yeah, he had nitrous on the car and shit. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought that was for movies, right? Yeah, nitrous, a carbon fiber hood. It wasn't even a crazy car. It's like $30K, right? I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is wild, right? So like I was just sitting there, like, imagine what a Lambo is like. Imagine what a Rari is like. Raris aren't even cool like that in the car world anymore.
To be honest, bro, I thought the Challenger and the Charger looked like cleaner than a Rari. I don't know. They sitting sick. I ain't gonna cap with you. They was sitting real sick to me. I was like, it make me think a little bit different about some cars, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm in my car, right? I'm stepping on my pedal. Take me like 10 seconds to get to 60.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, man, I gotta.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I gotta get to making this bread, man.
That's so cool.
I got to get to making this bread, bro. It's just like that was a humble experience just to work harder. I was like, damn.
I'm glad that happened to you, man. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Yeah, now you understand, man. That's
Yeah, it's like, bro, imagine you driving that, you feel me? And then my cousin, right? He has his girl, you feel me, chilling in the passenger seat. You feel me?
Oh my goodness!
I'm like, bro, that's clean. I rock that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, ain't nothing like that.
Man. My uncle, and then he got his wife in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bet. I gotta get on that. I gotta get me a clean car. You feel me? My wife riding in the passenger seat.
Yeah, she's sitting there giving you wrong directions and shit. That's the vibe. That's the move.
Yeah, I'm the GPS. I'm gonna get us there. All she got to do is ride. Just look pretty. That's it.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you. Pretty. Just look pretty. The wrong directions and shit.
That's it. All you gotta do is sit there and look pretty, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, don't be sitting there. Don't get comfortable. Don't be leaning back. Get up so they can see you. You're wrong. What's wrong with you? Don't be. But yeah, man. Another question I have, bro, is using things for what they're used for, right? Because I'm at a point now where I don't really want to use Instagram to sell anything anymore, because Instagram performs really poorly for me when I'm trying to like sell products and stuff like that. Even though, and I say that because I know primarily what Instagram is, right? Instagram, it's a dating app, bro. That's what Instagram is, right? I don't really like using it for business or anything like that anymore, because it's I see what this is, bro. It's a dating app
created for you to share pictures with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
That was the original creation of it, and then it turned into a whole way bigger thing.
Yeah,
you share pictures with your friends.
Mm-hmm. Its primary focus now, it's really a dating app. Other than that, there are guys who I know who make money from Instagram though. I'm talking to the guys in the HU thing, right? Or not even guys. I'm talking to one dude I know who made money from Instagram. I'm gonna ask him how he monetizes it, and after that, I'm gonna move away from it and just use Facebook ads because those are really good.
I was looking at our sources of people that are traction, the people who come to the videos. We got a lot of people from Facebook.
And bro, we don't even push on Facebook either. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, we don't push on Facebook. I think it's just because our parents that push on Facebook.
No, I think it's Stephanie, honestly.
Yeah, Stephanie. My mom posts this sometimes too.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Facebook's wild. I don't understand how that works. Right, but Facebook is huge.
I probably got to download it, to be honest.
Yeah, man, I got to learn Facebook because so guys are saying like to make money. Facebook is really good, and then Twitter is really good. People are making money. They say the crazy money doesn't come in until you have a big following. But even guys were making more sales than me with like 60 followers and shit. So when I seen that, I started getting mad. I was like, okay,
wait, where, when?
Where was it? Yesterday or was it 2 days ago? Yeah, I believe yesterday, right? Because everybody is like that thing I was posting today. That's the Hustlers University, right? So they gave us an affiliate link so that you could start selling it. You could start. So when people get their membership, you get half the money, right? So half the commission goes to you, right? That's what Andrew was doing, and so people were pushing it on Twitter and shit. And if Andrew was messing with your pitch, he'd retweet it so a bunch of people could see it. And there were guys in there making more sales than me. I haven't even made one yet. There were guys in there making sales, and I was like, "How many followers you got, bro?" He was like, "Oh yeah, 60." I was like, "What the fuck?" Like on Twitter. So I'm like, I gotta try everything, bro. I'm going hard. I really, really, really want to make sales with it. I gotta try hard. I got one for his webinar, but that was a while ago. It didn't really do too well. So yeah, man, that's where I'm at. Trying to figure out what that's for. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, back to the original question. What were you gonna say?
No, I said he's a smart guy.
Smart guy, man.
Because we think about it, like him, like giving you guys an affiliate link, he's allowing you to advertise yourself, but advertise him at the same time.
Boom, and he's getting half of everybody's money. Yeah, after he already got paid for everybody joining in. This is the guy you learned from. He's already proven. The dude who you gave money to was teaching you how to take money from other people, right?
I mean, money is like an infinity. It goes around, it comes around.
It's a current, bro. It's a current. Money is like water. All right. If you stand in the right place at the right time, you're gonna get wet. You stand in the right place at the right time, you're gonna get rich, bro. That's how it is, man.
You're gonna get wet, huh?
You're gonna get wet. Splash. Better get him out of there.
Okay. Get what you was about to say though?
I was gonna say, so what do you think every app is meant for? Personally, I like a big one that I want to ask about is Snapchat.
I feel like every app's main goal was so you can interact with people that you know. Interact with other people, and it doesn't have to be in person. So if you have a family member that's in Texas and you're in California, you can interact with them a lot easier, and it'd be a more personal connection than sometimes a phone call. Like Snapchat, you can look, we're here, boom, boom, boom. You feel me? And then you can still text them, and then Instagram, kind of the same thing, but people can like your posts and stuff like that. I think everything is just to be able to get into contact with people that aren't in your area.
Right. But what's ended up happening is, like, as people have kept going and these apps have evolved, all of them have kind of taken their own separate directions as to what they're best at. You get what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah, so like let's break it down real quick. Let's break it down. So like let's just start from the top to the bottom. Let's go through all of them, right? So Instagram, like what do you think it's used for? Like what do you think its main focus is now?
Well, now since how the dating market is now, I feel like Instagram is a way better Tinder account. I think it's way better than Tinder because you have validation by how many followers you have. That's how people validate you and see, should I follow this person? is this person worthy enough? When
Which
they
is crazy.
a good-looking person with 100,000 followers versus a good-looking person with 1,000 followers, two totally different things.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh?
100K is a lot. Let me go 30K. 30K followers versus 1,000 followers. 30K person is going to win. I have 30K people who follow me. So then that's basically like references. It's kind of like reviews on stuff because 30 people basically are validating you. So that other person feel like that they should too. And
That's
then
wild.
profile, you have your video, you got videos, pictures, you're showing the type of lifestyle you live, you're showing basically like kind of like who you are a little bit, not fully, but a little bit. So it's giving them a gist on how you are before they even talk to you. So it allows them to like basically like scope out like the scene basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say it's just a better version, like the best version of a dating app.
So yeah, Instagram is a dating app now. I agree. What'd you say? Referring to the dating scene as a market is crazy to me. It always has been ever since I first heard that. But
yeah. When people say they're putting their stuff out on the market, it actually is like true. It's a mental market. It's a mental social market, I would say. Because when people be like, I need to get my stuff together, then I'll put myself back on the market, which is basically saying, okay, I'm willing to date now. That's it. It's just you opening up your DMs, especially. I just said, yeah, open up your DMs. Hey, I'm gonna give you a chance. You feel me? Like that's really it. Like nobody's really took themselves off a market because there's no market. Like ain't nobody's bidding for no top-notch female or top-notch dude. Like no.
What I'm gonna do for the Patreon too, because I do understand Instagram. Even though my Instagram's decent, still gotta build up to it. It'll come with time, but it's not my main focus right now. I'm gonna teach you guys how to how to use Instagram too. That's gonna be Patreon exclusive. I ain't gonna teach y'all how to do that. I got some game. I know exactly what to do on there. But
we can talk about a little bit of game with females. A lot of some things that I've kind of learned throughout the way.
Patreon
worked.
Yeah, niggas work. There you go. Patreon. Man,
$5.
Patreon. Hold on.
Or something. Get the walking across the screen. $5. Something like that. You feel me?
Yeah, I didn't
even wait till I get my mic, man. I'm excited.
I'm excited too, man. I didn't even put the link in the description. I'm slipping. I agree about Instagram being a dating app. Shout out to Maria. Instagram's definitely a dating app, right? So we got Instagram as being a dating app, right? So now let's take it down. What is Snapchat for? What the hell is Snapchat for? I don't understand what the purpose of it is.
Snapchat is for secrecy. Like allowing people to do stuff on the down low. Because Snapchat, I'm serious. Because Snapchat is basically like if you compare it to Instagram, it's a private account. Because like I heard this is a long time ago. This one girl, what she did for her boyfriend, she made a private account for him on Instagram, and she posted a lot of pictures of what. He was the only one following it. And she would update it like every few days, so he has stuff to look at.
That's kind of, I don't know why I think that's weird.
They were long distance, so it's kind of like you're showing,
weird, but
hey, I understand, but there's people who actually do it.
That's strange, but so Snapchat is basically like because this was what I was thinking of it as, right? Snapchat's kind of like I'd
say more exclusive. Like when people like get your Snapchat, they're more exclusive in tune to what you got going on. Because when you post on Snapchat, I feel like some of the stuff on Snapchat is a little bit more personal sometimes.
Yeah, it's like Snapchat. I don't want to call it a dating app per se. It's not a dating app, but it's more of a relationship type personal. Snapchat's really personal. Like shout out to Uzi. That's why you don't got one. It's too personal, right? It's very this is what I do on a day-to-day basis type shit.
Yeah. I feel like Snapchat or like it's like a little thing like for small vlogs or like a little blog or something like that.
There you go.
Like I don't know, because like Snapchat was the first thing to come up with your 24-hour stories and stuff like that. I don't know.
So let's say vlog, a little like a mini vlog, like a video diary kind of, and
because like Snapchat stories, bro. Because like bro, back in the day, like a lot of like content creators used to have Snapchat stories where they would just tell stories. And this is before we had the minute snaps. They used to make like 15-second snaps, just telling people about a story.
Really?
Yes, bro. No, I used to watch them. It was another source of entertainment and more into somebody's personal life. They were telling something that happened.
I think of Snapchat of keeping something private. Snap is like just to see something for a few seconds in someone's life. I think, okay, so people that just got in here, so I saw a couple people join. We're talking about what each app is best suited for, so you can get the best results out of whatever you're trying to use an app for, right? So Snapchat is kind of like, I feel what she's saying, yeah. So like halfway video diary, halfway sleazeball app, right? Halfway sleazeball, you want really private shit. No matter, I don't know what you're doing, but yeah, it's real private stuff. They got a My Eye on section. Come on now.
What?
Yeah, so
that is, man. Don't let somebody slide up on your story at 11:30.
Yeah, so real sleazeball app, right? So
you guys might swipe up on you at 11:30 too.
So yeah, man, that's a good way to put it. Very personal. This is my very personal video diary app. So that's Snapchat's for that. Instagram is mainly for dating, right? So now let's move into Twitter. What's Twitter for?
I don't know. I feel like that's hard. I don't have too much. How about I'm gonna let you answer that one?
All right, nice, right? I'm excited.
You have more experience on Twitter than me. I'm glad you answer that one.
So Twitter is like a modern day philosophical circle. That's what Twitter's for. Depends on what side you're in of Twitter you are, because there's a lot of different sides to it. That's what's cool. But a big part of it is philosophical circle, right? That's part of Twitter that I like to reside in. I'm not in the news part. I'm not in the entertainment part. That's really all it is. Entertainment, news, philosophical circle, right? Where you bounce off ideas, you talk about shit. You're mainly trying to provide value. Yeah, Twitter is very versatile, right? There's a lot of shit on there. There's funny guys on there cracking jokes, and there's news, and then there's people giving each other advice. That's dead ass what all Twitter is, right? And so the part that I like to fall into is the part where they give value, give each other advice, right? Teaching people skills, selling products, and just writing fire tweets. You share your ideas, people bounce them back, and they interact if they like you. If not, well, you got to get better at writing. It's pretty clear if you got a good tweet or not.
Yeah, Twitter is something that, I don't know, you got to be, it's not too much of a luck or algorithmic, app. Like you can't just throw something out there and like it just blow up. You feel me? Like you got it. Sometimes most of the things, because I'm not saying Twitter's perfect, you have to have something that's valuable to some person, either it's making them laugh or you're teaching them something. Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like Twitter is geared to a little bit.
Yeah, and like the thing about Twitter is it's because being valuable is hard. That's not easy to do, right? So if you're growing a little bit of a Twitter following, the cool thing about it is if you got 10 followers, that's 10 people who decided to follow you, who are interacting with you. Like honestly, bro, on Twitter, I'd rather have 10 super engaging followers, super engaging fans than having, well, shit. Actually, let me think about that.
I was gonna say 1,000 versus 10 on Twitter is like having 10K and like 50K or 70K on Instagram. Twitter followers are hard to come by.
Yeah, Twitter followers are huge, right? Twitter, that's big though. So yeah, I keep that. I'd rather have 10 really loyal Twitter followers than having like, honestly, bruh, than having like, ooh, fuck, I don't know. Now I'm capping.
Is clean.
It is a lot, right? So
you blow up off of that. Dude.
Ooh, okay.
Likes and like 3 or 4 retweets. I'll take that.
Yeah, basically what you can see from that, right? Twitter followers are they're big, right? They're very valuable. These are people that really fuck with you. They really like you. If you try to sell them something, they're gonna buy. If you got an established brand and you're giving some stuff to Twitter followers, a percentage of them are going to buy. You can make money from it, selling products, whether it's an ebook or you got a course.
20%.
Huh?
No, I'm saying like the percentage of people that would buy.
10 to 20% is huge, bro. That's awesome.
I'd rather have 1,000 engaged followers than 3,000. Well, almost 1,000.
Of course,
people who are engaged is like just put. Now think about it, is like put 1,000 people in a room, and they're all looking at you because they want the value that you're about to provide them with. So most definitely, I'd rather have 1,000 engaged followers. If I had 1,000 engaged followers on Twitter, I feel like the man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Right? You got a real. That's because it's a real community. It's people that mess with you tough, right? It's better than having like he said. He worded it perfect. I'm gonna put this shit up again. He worded that shit perfectly, right? It's better than having people that really don't fuck with you like that. You'll tweet, you'll get like 2 likes on it. The only way that can happen though, if you buy followers. That's the only way that'll happen.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't, then you can be sure that these people will really mess with you for you. And so yeah, Twitter is where you go to write fire shit, learn fire shit, and make money. Right? You got a real community, you got a real fan base. All right.
Speaking of buying followers, what's that? Would you recommend buying followers on any app? Do you think any is like?
I don't think buying followers is a good idea at all. It's just a vanity number. There's no value from it. It's just a number, right? Yeah. There's literally nothing it can do for you, right? I do recommend though, if you're gonna spend money on an app, I recommend boosting a post, spending money to boost a post. I recommend that, right?
Yeah, so basically just promoting it, basically.
I recommend doing that. So like more real people can see it and do something, but if just buying followers, man, it doesn't do anything for you. Because people look at that shit too. They'll see like, oh, who's this guy? He has like, he has 20,000 followers, and they'll look and they see it off the bat. This nigga got 80 likes. Like, hold on, like yeah, you won't know.
Okay, because I always think of the ratio. It's at least 10% to 20% of the people who are gonna follow you, unless you got people who really like rock with you. So, like when I made my account, like I think I was getting like 150 likes, and I had like 300 followers. So like I was too off of that. Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm getting about 50% people who engage, and that's like 150 people who like really rock with me. You feel me?
That's cool.
Bro, 150 people in a room, that's a lot.
That is a lot of people. Right? D said that buying followers could offer credibility. I don't want to disagree with it, not yet. Like in what sense? Like how?
I feel like it depends. Like let's say like if you got about 10K or something like that, or 5K who really engage in you, you feel me? And then you buy like an extra 5-10K to really like to boost it up there so you can look a lot better and look more approachable to somebody who's a lot bigger, then I feel like it might be a good thing if you already have quite a bit of followers who are already engaged in what you got going on. If you're getting a couple thousand likes on photos, a lot of comments or just a lot of engagement, period, I feel like the people are not going to look at how many followers you have unless it's an absurd like gap. My gap like under 10 to 20% of engagement from your followers. Like if you have 100, at least 10 people should be engaging in your post. If you have 1,000, at least 100 people should be engaging in your post.
Okay.
Or you do.
I get it from that perspective, because once you get to a certain point, your followers, like you think people can't really tell at that point, and at that point you look a lot bigger. But even then, that's super iffy. Like even at that point though, if you have 5K and 5,000 people are fucking with you, you don't even need to buy them.
Well, really but it's just who like it's just
it's vanity, man.
Who, like, bro, let's just say, bro, a girl, right, girl, you trying to get at a girl, right? You got 5K, right? You got 5,000 followers, right? Let's say you get like 2,000 likes on a post, right? Versus somebody that got 10,000 followers that gets about like 2,000 likes on a post. She might fuck with the dude with 10,000 followers because he looks more credible. I'm not gonna.
He looks more credible. I got you. Right?
Yeah. He looks more credible.
I can't.
Because he's already getting a lot of engagement. So you like, what you gonna think? Like, you got like, you feel me?
I can't bring myself to do nothing like that though. I damn sure not telling nobody I did that, trying to get a jig, right? And maybe I would have put on some embarrassing story shit, but
hey,
but you see how like that's not a crazy reason to do it. Like other than that, it's vanity, bro. It's vanity. So
man, I think you only think about that like when you're young. I think people only buy followers. To be honest, I wouldn't buy followers. I would buy likes.
You buy likes?
I'd buy likes.
Stuff. You can do that?
Yeah, you can buy likes.
Okay, well, buying likes is...
I wouldn't buy followers. I would buy likes.
Still, though, man, even then, I'd rather just have real people interact with my shit. Mm-hmm. All right, you get the best result like that. Any other reason is purely vanity, bro. It's just for the ego. And having the big ego is cool, but in that sense, it's not, right? So Instagram is for dating, Snapchat, personal diary / sleazballing, Twitter is for making money and giving value, right? So what else we got? YouTube. What is YouTube for?
Well, YouTube was originally so you can actually send videos to your friends that were like pretty long or stuff like that. Because emails didn't carry that. You weren't allowed to email that big of a size of storage of a video and stuff like that. So that's what YouTube was for, to send videos to other people that you're friends with or family with. So I think YouTube is for to give value to people, teach skills. Another way to like film your life and stuff like that. I feel like YouTube is another diary, but on a bigger platform. It's a diary for the world to see. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah,
YouTube is extremely versatile, man. It's like, in a way, it's kind of overtaken TV.
It is.
Not even in a way it did overtake TV.
I feel like it's a documentary of somebody's life with entertainment slapped on it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. There's different channels too, right? Because they're called YouTube channels, right? It's dead ass TV. There's everything on there. Literally, everything. You got educational content, you got entertainment, you got news, there's music, right? There's anything. You got literally everything that you want to watch. There's a YouTube video on it you can go and watch, which is wild.
A lot better than regular TV.
It's better than regular TV.
You can search anything you want that has that's been uploaded to YouTube within, doesn't matter how many years, as long as it's been uploaded on YouTube, you can go back and watch it. What else? And like you said, with the channels wise, you don't have to type in 53, 54 when you had Comcast, you feel me, to watch Nickelodeon, man. You could just type in SpongeBob. You're tired of watching SpongeBob, boom. You can type in iCarly, watch iCarly, you feel me? So I would say YouTube is another smaller version of TV, or the new.
Shouldn't even say smaller. Yeah, TV is out. Then to YouTube said, "Give me that."
What about Netflix?
Does Netflix count as an app? Netflix is what, man. Netflix tweeted some crazy stuff the other day. Netflix said that our biggest competition is sleep. I was like, bro, Yeah, Netflix is bringing in wild money.
Me
Wild money.
and my girl was just watching Netflix today. We just put money in their pocket.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, Netflix is. Yeah,
It's like somebody called it the black hole.
yeah. That shit isn't it, right? Because dude on Andrew Tate on Twitter, he said he was like, Brad, I'm all my experience in making money, right? I can tell you from the jump if a business 99% of the time I'm right. I can tell you from the jump if a business is going to be successful or if it's going to fail from the jump. I've been in this game a long time. He said, I'm always right. There was one time I was completely wrong though, and he was talking about Netflix, right? He didn't understand. He said he definitely underestimated how lazy people could be. He didn't think that people will really sit there and like watch hours of content and pay a membership every month to just watch. He underestimated it. Netflix is hella successful.
Yes, it's basically paying that $7.99 a month. It's crazy how cheap the price is.
Right?
Make it $7.99, so they're like, oh, I don't have to go to the movies. I could sit out here and watch not unlimited movies, but movies that you put on here. Most of them are relevant.
100%.
Most of them are relevant. Some of them aren't too new, but some of them are very new. TV shows, old TV shows and things like that. Things that are new that you might want to get into. You can watch hours of content for that for about $7-8 a month, right? But then you got the people who want to keep doing that because you can watch it at any time of the day.
That's
You don't
wild.
have to go to the movies at the daytime or at the nighttime. Because what about the people who want to watch a movie while they're at work?
Shout out to D. D used to do that shit a lot. When we were in high school, D used to just be notorious for just watching movies on his phone, bro.
Do you know how much money they're making that off? It's like free content, bro. I want to watch a movie. I can watch this movie right here off this app, and I can be chilling in the bed, or I can be at work. I could be at my grandma's house. Like it doesn't matter. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Paved an avenue for a little bit different than actual TV, because you can watch any show that's on there however many times that you want, and all you gotta do is pay that small membership fee.
That like the power of compounding is wild too, because like you said, it's $8, right?
Yeah, $7-8. I think. Let me see.
Yeah, it's like $8 for Netflix for a subscription. That's not a lot of money at all. Everybody can. You know what else I've learned from Hustlers University, right? It's a lesson in here. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm about to give y'all some. Damn, y'all need to get on the Patreon, but I gotta start giving y'all so much damn game. But
bro, the basic fee for Netflix is $8.99 now. Never mind, I said
$9.
Yeah, $9.
Everybody can afford that.
Yeah, everybody can afford $9 a month to watch a good variety of TV shows and movies.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you guys something that I've learned at Hustlers University. Another lesson they teach. Oh my God! You get out a paper and write this down. Nobody is broke.
Elaborate.
Nobody is broke. They're just buying other stuff. Nobody is broke, right? They're just buying other stuff. Because no matter, I don't care how broke somebody wants to say they are, you're still paying your bills. You're still buying food. Even kids who don't got no money, even people who don't got jobs, they're still buying stuff, right? When I was a kid, I would go ask my parents, ask my grandma, like, hey, the ice cream truck rolling through, bro. It was good. Right? Nobody's broke. They're just buying other stuff. So what you need to do is make sure that your products, whatever you're trying to sell them, is more important than whatever they're buying, right? Make sure that whatever you got is more important than food. It's more important than water, right? For a lot of people, Netflix is more important than food. It's more important than water, right? They pay well. Shit, I don't know, right? You guys get what I'm saying with that, right?
$9 a month, bro. $9, bro. They made it so cheap that the average person, there's no like rich and poor when it comes to that the average person can watch movies and they don't have to go out with their family. Let's say they have a big family. They don't have to go out and spend $50, $60, $100 at the movies. That's eliminating the overpriced snacks at the movies, and that's eliminating them having to be out with other people if they don't like other people, and then they can sit at the comfort of their own home and enjoy a nice movie with their family or whatever. It doesn't matter.
And you see how when you're talking about the reasons people get Netflix, you see how you're not selling the product itself. Right, you see how you're not like, oh, it's like this big streaming app, HD quality. You get all these movies, hours and hours of content. Nah, no one cares about that, Brad. I don't feel like getting dressed and driving to the movies and organizing a whole. I don't want to do that today. I'm just gonna watch Netflix. This is way easier, right? Boom! I got a problem. You solved it. I'm gonna give you my money. You see how you like? Well, Hustlers University, Brad. You guys gotta get on Patreon. Y'all came. You guys gotta sell the solution to a problem, not your product. Nobody cares about the product, right? It's like this is a pen, right? It's a pen. There's a pen. I can't. If I had to sell you this pen right here, I can't sell you the pen itself, right? Or if I told somebody to sell me this pen, you know what they'd do? They'd be like, well, it's blue. It writes. It lasts for a long time. Okay, I don't need it. Why do I need this right now? Right? Watch how a G sells a pen. Boom! This pen right here. You need this. Right? You know why? Your ideas suck. You can't write anything that's good. This pen right here, how do you think I get all these great ideas? I write with this, is the only pen I write with. Made $1 million with this pen right here. You don't have this pen. That's why you're still broke and I'm rich. I bet you'll buy that pen. Wow. I bet you'll buy that pen off me. Boom, right? You got a problem. You're broke. I'm rich. Right? I want to get rich. My ideas are trash. Damn, shit. I think I might need this pen.
Bro, if you have the credibility to show for that, I bet you enough people will buy that pen.
Exactly, right? I have credibility to show, or yeah,
yeah, like people, you see that you make good money, man. A lot of people will buy the dang pen.
Mm-hmm. You got to sell I got to stop. Yeah, I'm not the joke there. Yeah, I got said 5 things at the same time. But yeah, you sell the solution to the problem, not the problem itself, right? We have backtrack a little bit. Right? So we established what these apps are used for, right? So Instagram for dating, Snapchat for sleazballing, Twitter is for sharing content, making money. YouTube is basically TV. Netflix is also TV, right? What is
crazy TV?
Isn't there more big? Isn't there a big? There's another big app that I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting something. We got the big ones: Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, Hulu. TikTok. What the hell? What's the purpose of TikTok? What is TikTok's purpose?
TikTok's purpose is
you talk about that.
It's short viral content. Content that's going to entertain you for a short amount of time, and you're going to want more of it. It's not too long. It's not too short. It's just that right amount that hits your sweet spot. That's going to give you more. TikTok is like the scraps of a television show. It's kind of like that best part put into 60 seconds. Or put into 15 or 30 seconds, and then you can look for more of that same content. And I feel like that's what TikTok provides people.
The thing about TikTok, it's extreme, right? They went in on it. Like people have been saying this for years, like, oh, everybody's attention spans is getting shorter, and oh, this social media stuff is crazy. Nobody can pay attention anymore. TikTok exploited that to the fullest. It made something wild, right? It works too. It's successful. I try hard to stay away from it. Stay away from the app, man. I don't use it very much. Right?
You're going to get on that You get
you start scrolling.
Simple. All you need is you have one page for you. All you doing is scrolling,
Oh my God.
and it's endless. It's in it. There's never going to be like you're never going to get it through enough TikToks a day where it's just going to run out because there's constant content. And even if they will show you people's old content, new, but TikTok is an app with new viral content or content that is trending, content that just blows up and stuff like that. Stuff that people are going to watch. And that's basically like what TikTok is based off of, because TikTok is based off of watch time when it comes to your videos blowing up. If it draws their attention and allows them to stay on this app, then that's how you get the viral content.
And another thing I was gonna ask too, if I can remember, because I was paying attention. Damn it, I was damn. This is what happens when you pay attention when people talk and you don't think about what you're gonna say, or you forget what you're gonna say. But it's back. Here we go. Right, like clockwork. TikTok used to have. I haven't been on it in a while, like in terms of like watching content, because they used to have this thing, right? If you were on it for a long time, they tell you like, okay, make sure you take a break off TikTok, go walk around for a little bit, get up, walk around, go to the bathroom, eat some food. Like they used to literally tell you to get off the app if you were on it long enough. And I don't know if they have that anymore. Have you ever seen that before?
I don't think so. Because I have been on TikTok for like an hour or 2 hours before, like a while ago, and I never experienced that.
You never saw that?
I wasn't even that much of a creator. I've never saw that. But like I've always liked to at least like dabble in the middle of both. Be a creator and a consumer at the same time. I don't want to give you all the money, but I might give you some. But then again, it's like I got to get something too. So it's even basically. I get out too, I get back too.
I moved to the point where I'm just, as long as you think the sweet spot, no matter what app you're using, but as long as you're producing more than you consume, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
just constantly just constantly produce. Like developing a phone addiction really isn't bad today. It really isn't. Like you can get on your phone, you can also ask to make money and sit there for 3 hours. You can find some work to do.
Addiction is not bad at all, bro. That's the crazy thing. Having an addiction is not bad. It actually could be one of the greatest things and actually one of the worst things ever.
Yeah.
There's people who's addicted to doing drugs, and there's people who are addicted to making money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it depends on the substance, man. Yeah, that's 100% true. It depends on what you're addicted to, bro. Get addicted to crack, might ruin your life. Actually, not might, it will, right? But
it will. Most definitely, it will.
Get addicted to crack will ruin your life. Getting addicted to, like, yeah, getting rich. You're gonna be one rich dude. You get addicted to making money, taking money, I should say, not making money, taking money.
That's why they say, like, people like, Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe, like the obsession of something, that's the addiction, basically. I'm obsessed with this. And so that's why I'm better than everybody, because I'm addicted to working hard at this. Or I'm addicted to just this is all I think about. This is my life right here. I think I get addicted about new things. Like this, like the mic, like I've been like the microphone, like I've been addicted to just find out what mic that I need, what mic is like going to be cheap. I don't need anything super expensive because, I don't have that much money to put into this right now, but I do have some to upgrade it a little bit. Sound quality, it doesn't pick up background noise, doesn't have a headphone jack, doesn't have the USB Type-C. What are the reviews about it? Just everything.
That's just novelty at that point. Hey, we all do that when we get some new shit.
Hey, I'm just saying. I would say just addicted to the process of new things.
Yeah, that's being a human being. That's always fun. Oh man, I got a lot of game for you guys, man. So right now, I'm learning how to be really successful in this era. Like kind of like what you and your uncle were talking about, right? People who take technology very seriously for the next 5 to 10 years, even people who were doing it 5, 10 years ago, they're
They're successful now.
Yeah, but
Like-
it's what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say they're successful now, but it took them a lot longer. Right now, I feel like it's a lot easier for you to like be on a plateau right now, and then just take off.
Because it's at a point now where technology you're still early. Even if you start now today, you're still really early.
We're older than a lot of these apps that we use today, bro.
Mm-hmm. You're still really early. Like what's it called? The stock market's been around since. Oh man, we gotta put an application, man. This is where you know how cool that is. We're like, hey, look that up, right? We got a producer. Like,
hey man, it's cool right now. Shoot, cool right
how
now.
old is the stock? How old is the stock market? Right. The stock market has been around since 1817. Okay.
Been
That's
all longer than me.
hella long.
Your mama, your grandmama,
Hella
your great grandma, your great great grandma, but your great 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 probably was around back then.
Hold on, I'm gonna look. Minus 2021 minus 18. It's been the stock market's been around for 204 years. Okay,
So about 5 to 6 generations.
Long ass time, right? So all this technology is still super early. If you start 5 years from today, you're still early. Nothing but opportunity out here. If you are broke, it's on you. All
I
right.
feel like it's like once it gets to a half a century, it's probably when it will be really like, okay, it's getting pretty, it's been around because technology's only been around for like a short period of time of our parents' generation.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had technology most of our life. Like soon as that 2011, 2012 hit, you feel me? Technology has been a part of our life, like at like a high point since then.
Yeah,
like, you got TV and stuff like that, but like these apps and what everything's been building into now, it's been around for quite a minute, 9-10 years. That's a while so far. I mean, it's a decade, but.
And then there's still new people coming to the world today. Like if you got little cousins and stuff like that, or I got little cousins. They nigga was born knowing how to open iPads and shit, right? And now was that a good or bad thing? We don't know yet. You gotta let them grow up. We gotta see what happens, right? But yeah,
instead of going from when you were 4 or 5 years old, you were playing with nothing but toys.
I was playing with toys.
And then you had the TV in the background. You maybe had a DS. That was probably it.
I wanted a DS. So
now they got full on. I had a DS when I was like 6
so bad.
years old, but coming out through preschool and stuff like that,
I used to be sick.
I was playing with toys. I was playing with robot toys. I used to play with wrestlers a lot. I used to play with Hot Wheels. Like I was actually playing with actual toys.
Same.
Now, this generation, especially if you were born from 2015, and then now you were born typing on a computer, like you're born.
Mm-hmm. You remember Kiki, Andre's little sister? Remember her?
Yeah.
You remember like his youngest sister, right? I remember I was talking to her one day, and she told me when she was born, right? She was like, "Yeah, I was born in 2013." I looked at her. I said, "What?"
Yeah.
Right? I said, "What?" And she like it threw me off because she's not a baby. She's like kind of big. She's like, I don't know how old she's, like 8. I don't. Chat, leave me alone. I don't feel like doing math. I'm not gonna say a number, but she's little kid size, right? Young human. But it was like, damn, I'm having a conversation with somebody who was born in 2013. That's throwing me off.
Yeah, the real thing that throws me off is now like the kids that are born in like 2010, 2011, 2012, like they're in school right now. Like some of them 8, 9, 7, 6, years old. It's crazy because then it's telling me like, dang, like, because we were born at the beginning of a new century. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really like, yo, it's crazy.
That's wild, right? But getting back to gotta get back to the original statement, right?
The 1900s, like when that started, 1901, 1902, 1903, like 2000, 2001, 2002, and then we were born in 2003. It's crazy. And our parents were born at towards the end of the 1900s. And then you got like your older siblings who are born at the dead end of the 1900s, like 97, 98, and stuff like that.
I don't like how Maria said that. I can hear a little sarcasm. I don't know. I read the message and I heard sarcasm. 8 years old, Pat. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. We
I didn't even see that Maria said I think Netflix is in the top 10 most used app.
Oh, you see that?
I probably Netflix probably top 7, top 6.
Netflix might be top
or top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5, not 5.
Don't play Netflix, bro. Yeah, I'm about to say top 5 is not 5. Don't play with them.
I feel like Netflix probably might be like 3.
She's 8. All right, thanks. Shout out to Maria, the producer. So she's
8 now, but like back then, like probably she was like 6.
Talked to her like, yeah, when was that? When did I talk to this girl? Like 2 years ago? A year ago? I don't remember that when that conversation was. Yeah, she was like 6 at the time. I don't know how old she was. I don't know how old she was at the time.
Like my little cousin, he was born in 2009, right? And he's what is he? Tripping right now. Hold on.
Yeah, see, it's hard.
You only keep up with your age.
It's hard. I don't know how old he is.
What's this, bro? Okay, he going into the 7th grade now.
Oh, which 11, 12. 11, 12, maybe 13.
Bro, my little guy just turned 12, bro. He turned 12 today. Crazy, man. I was at the hospital when he was born, the whole 9. So crazy. So crazy.
Back to your original point, though, right? So I'm learning how to be a successful individual in this era. We already went down. We just broke down to what type of era we're in. So
technology is the movement.
Technology is the movement. I'm reading a book called Deep Work, by Cal Newport. Right? I'll put this in the chat for y'all. All right. It's called Deep. If you want to check it out, Deep Work. Damn it. Deep Work. Cal Newport. Right.
Boom. Like cigarettes.
Called Deep Work, Cal Newport, right? And what this book is basically about is teaching you how to concentrate but basically what he's doing is he looked at who was winning in the economy. He looked at who's winning as we move into this technical era. This book was written like 2016, so he was saying like, okay, who's winning? Who are the big winners? Okay, how'd they get there? And he was saying it's three types of people that become successful in this era. Right? Shout out to Maria, bro. Yeah, Nephew's like 12. He was born. Thank you, Maria.
I said 12. I said 12.
You guys need help with math right now. It's hard. All right, we're talking to you. We monitor the chat.
Hey, Maria, we're doing a lot right now, man. You feel me? We are producing. We're producing, so we got a lot on our mind, man. We got to make sure everything right, all good, smoothie. You feel me?
Smoothie. Right? Yeah. But, bro, he was telling you, he was like, okay, so who's winning? It was 3 types of people that were successful, right? It was people who were superstars in their field, who were better than everybody else at what they do. People who could learn things really quickly, and people who already had access to large amounts of money, right? And he was like, now 1 and 2, anybody can do that, right? And then for number 3, now if I knew how to get a large amount of money extremely quickly, I probably wouldn't tell you guys. So let's focus on 1 and 2, right?
That's how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor.
Right, so for 1 and 2, he was saying he was talking about becoming a superstar and like learning things fast. I think I'm mixing that up, but it was around that, right? So basically what bro was saying, it gets into learning that skill, right? He was saying that you need 2 skills to become successful in today's economy. Number 1, you need to be able to learn very difficult things very fast, right? you need to be able to learn difficult concepts quickly. And number two, you need to be able to produce high quality work with speed. Speed is another big one too. You got to be able to be good at what you do and do it fast.
For time
is huge.
It's very, very valuable. It's our, I would say, greatest and worst thing that we have.
You guys should make merch so you guys can match when you guys are live. We'll make merch when you guys buy merch. How about that one? All right. Yeah, you know what? We support the dream. All right.
Hey, listen, I want to get the backdrops made soon, though. So, like, we get the come through here. You feel me? I think that's gonna be the next thing, the backdrops.
They gotta support the Patreon, damn it. But help us out. $5
Support the Patreon right now. Go check it out. Don't have me get like fresh and fit. Show my feet in here. You feel me?
Oh my goodness, please. Yeah. Please do it. Please don't have him put his feet on the counter. But you guys, dang, where was I at? You learn a skill fast. Being able to produce high quality work quickly is how you get to the top of your industry. How are we going to buy merch if you guys don't make any? All right, we got. Hey, Maria getting a little sassy in the chat tonight.
Maria, what you're saying is you're gonna buy some merch, and then you're gonna become a brand influencer. You're gonna post 2 months, not 2 months, but you're gonna post 2-3 times a month, and then you're going to get more people to buy the merch.
Shout out to Maria. And we'll pay you.
We'll pay you commissions based on how many sales you make.
We'll pay you, yeah. We will definitely pay. Oh yeah, I'm liking where your head is at, Mari. I'm liking this a lot. I like where your head is at. Shout out to Maria. Right.
And then it will be a promotion service too. We'll promote you. Oh, right now you're top dog, but you need to start making some sales.
Oh my goodness. I'll be your model. I don't care. Shout out to Maria. Right.
Okay. All right. Hey, keep your word on that, Maria. When I get my merch personally, and then when we get our merch, I need you to model those, right? Boom. Then I need you to get 3 other people to model them as well. Get them to post it on their Instagram, post it on their Snapchat, and whatever sales that come through are going to go into your pocket. I want to discuss the percentages of the commissions there. So we're
bang bang, boom.
Money for you, money for us. Everybody wins here.
Everybody, see how everybody. Mari, you sound like you know what you sound like right now. You sound like a positively inspiring, motivational person right now. I'm liking you.
Wait. Hey, Maria's saying she has sisters. How many sisters?
Hold on. You gotta stay on topic. Whoa. All right, stay on topic.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a business move here, man.
I have 3 sisters that come out. Oh my goodness, this is a wild child.
We need all 3 of your sisters, right? And then now we need your cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa. We need everybody. Everybody can get some Don't Overthink It and Young and the Hedge merch. Pat, you need to get your own merch too. You got to get your.
I don't want merch. I'll sell Don't Overthink It merch. I'm getting I'll sell Don't Overthink It merch.
Okay.
I'll go to brand no time soon. That's later, all right? Because I'm about to guess what because of what I'm about to get into. Boom, back to deep work, right? This is how you make it. You gotta lock in. When you do work, when you sit down, you gotta really lock in. This is how you get good at shit. People love saying that. Jesus Christ, you got siblings. Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. You know what? Shout out to hey, that's what I want though. I want a lot of kids. Right? I want a lot of kids. I'll take what is that? You got 4 girls, 6, you got 10.
That's
10 kids. Yeah, they did it right. They did it right. Real dad is a shooter. But
Wow. Oh
man. See Pat with 13 kids. That's what I'm talking about. Try 13,000. All right. But
Okay.
Yeah, 13
So
now.
he's impregnating every single at least about 3 girls a day? 3 girls a day.
I don't know. That's a lot. But yeah. You lock in, you do one thing at a time. Okay. So when you sit down, leave my dad alone, don't make me beat you. All right. So one thing, right? So bruh, when you sit down and do your work, right, you lock in, you do that one thing, right? So because the only way you're going to get good at something, especially quickly, is by giving 100% undivided focus to what your craft is, right? So when you got your phone going and shit like that, or you got other tabs open, or I'm checking my messages, I'm getting texts, or there's a fan on in the back, there's people talking to you coming in. You see how much is taken away from you, right? When you sit down and you just hone in everything, I'm giving my 100% full focus to this activity right here, 45 minutes. You'll get crazy amounts of work done, and you will get very good at what you do, right?
Yeah, man, I've done that multiple times with last-minute homework.
Exactly, right? You be in the zone, right? You're like, damn, why didn't I just do
all I need is a little bit of music in this ear,
and
I'm going.
You're going, right?
At least about 2 hours straight, knocking about 5 or 6 assignments out.
Boom. And then match that too. Speaking of school, right? We can compare this to school. What happens when you're at school though? Like you get some work in and teacher's not really like everybody be quiet. She don't say everybody be quiet. You got your phone on you. And plus I don't really feel like doing this. I got my phone on me. Somebody I know is right here talking to me and shit. Oh, that's hella funny. He's over there acting like a goofy dude right now. He's being a goof. You see how like what happens, right? You don't do anything.
Distracted.
You get super distracted, not getting nothing done. SpongeBob, right? Yeah, right. You're not doing nothing. Deep work is the way to move. That's how you get good. That's how you start making bank. That's how you get in. I'm gonna get us some deep work after we get off this podcast. Right now, the podcast is my full 100% focus. This has been awesome. This is the longest podcast we ever had, damn near. Right, full 100% focus. My phone is off. I can't get no. I'm here, 100% present with you guys. All right.
99%. You know, I still got to check things, man. All right, man. I'm here. Leave. I am here. Okay. I think about the podcast before the podcast start. So I think about before the podcast, man. Building it going, man. I see the podcast with 100 million subscribers, man.
As we should.
We just on top of the world, throwing bands in people's faces.
Yeah, you know what? I did it one time. I'll do it again. Right? What time do you guys do it again, man? Yeah. Deep work is the move, man. I had something else I was gonna say, but I forgot. And yeah, we are far. Yeah, that was a good episode.
Good episode. I think we don't have to hit the just straight hour. We can start getting into the 115, 110 mark. So we're pretty cool. And I mean, this is just a free flowing podcast. It wasn't nothing that we had to stop right now or stop earlier. So letting it flow was cool. Thank you. Shout out to Maria. We need to meet all 9 of your siblings.
Thank you. Amazing episode.
Thank you so much, man. Well, we got stuff to talk about after this podcast.
Okay, we got stuff to talk about. I didn't know that. All right, we got stuff to talk about.
I mean, we just got to stay updated on everything. You know that.
Okay.
Thank you for everybody who showed some love, man. 113 subscribers. 200 is on the way. Appreciate everybody. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you comment. And make sure you share this to your mama, your auntie, your granny, your grandpa, your dad, all 9 of your siblings. You feel me? Share that to everybody. Get us out there. Make sure y'all remember the name. Don't overthink your podcast. Overthink it. Overthink is 2 words, not 1, because you're not politically correct.
Okay. There we go.
You feel me? It's 2 though. But we'll catch
Get me
y'all
on the
later, man.
podcast. Maria want to come on the podcast?
Young in the head. You said what?
Maria wants to come on the podcast. Actually, Maria,
Hit me up.
yeah, DM. Yeah, there you go. DM him. Yeah, there you go. DM. We got to get Maria on the podcast. I'm down. Yeah.
That's not, I actually want to hear what Maria has to say in person.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know who Maria is.
Text messages on the screen, comments and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, guys, man, Don't Overthink It podcast, man. Episode 28. Starring me, Young in the Head, and
Patrick Haynes.
We're gonna catch you guys later. Peace.
All right, you guys. Peace.